Hey guys, Kyle with Middleton's here, and give you a little rundown on what's going on here and what we're about to do, what happened to the car, and the fix that's coming up for it. So I was driving to work about a week or two ago. I think it was about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago now. And my right foot got a hold of me, and I was going pretty fast, and I think from my diagnostics, I believe it has spun the rod bearings, or at least one of them, or maybe the main bearings, stuff to tear the motor down. But from the compression test, 1, 2, and 4 were all at 200 psi, and number 3 was at 180. And when I did the leak down, the air was coming out of the crankcase, through the oil filler. So the plan here, what you're going to see over the next month or so, is I've got a Crawford Performance short block, built short block. I'm keeping the 12.5 to 1 compression ratio that was from the factory, because I don't intend to run a lot of boost. My goal is only 10 psi on the kit that I'm going to buy, and that should do 300 to the wheels, and it should be reliable with the built block to be my daily driver. I could later on go to E85 and I could get 500 wheel out of that, but that's not really what I'm going for. This is my daily driver. And from the factory, in my opinion, these cars did not come with enough power. It was adequate. It was quick, I did an air intake and exhaust in the tune through FT86, and got a good bump out of it. I think it was probably around 190 to the wheels. It was at 74,000 miles when it blew up, so probably my foot and the tune might have been a little lean. I'm going to try a delicious tuning tune this time, and so on top of the Crawford built short block that's coming, I've got their head install kit that comes with the ARP head studs and the head gaskets and all new gaskets and seals. It comes with break-in motor oil. I believe it comes with a filter as well. Not really a big deal. But I'll run that for at least 1,000 miles when I get it all put back together, and then I'll switch over to, I'm trying to decide whether I'll stay with the same. I've been running the 0W20 by Mobile One for the whole life of the car, other than the first oil out of the factory. And I've heard some other people say that the Revline 530 is a good switch when you go boosted, so I'll have to look at that a little bit more. Full synthetic, obviously, well, it's all I do. So we'll see. But I've also got a Xcity, whatever it's called, Xcity, however you pronounce it, clutch, stage 2 coming for the car, clutch and pressure plate, throttle bearing. I did get the upgraded clutch fork and the upgraded clutch fork bolt that are coming. These are all things you're going to want to do when you start adding boosted kind of power to these cars. I'm doing the clutch. I was going to do the clutch anyway because I'm more out of there, but since I am going to go boosted, then I definitely want the clutch. So got that coming. I've got an Mishimoto oil cooler coming. It mounts right in the center, and it will go in front of the intercooler, so I'm going to see if I can find a way to route it a little bit differently to get it slid over to the side, because the kit I'm looking at mounts the intercooler slightly off to the right. I'm looking at the Speed by Design kit. Hope to have that coming here within the next month. I'll do the engine install, the kit install. I still need to get the kit and some gauges. Other than that, everything else is on the way. And hope to be back on the road too before too long and making some big power. So you guys will see videos coming up of us finishing the disassembly. Those might be kind of short, maybe time lapse, because you can look up videos all over the place on how to disassemble the car. That's not what this is going to be about. This is going to be about putting together a Crawford Performance short block, the stock rest of the stuff, and a turbo kit, and a tune over. We're going to do some data logging, and we'll do that over online with Delicious Tuning to get it dialed in, and we'll walk you guys through the whole process. So hope you enjoy.